Hey everybody, welcome to another repair series of flippin' retro shit, flippin' game shit. Basically, what I've bought is a Nintendo 3DS. I don't know how well you can see that. There's glare. Yeah, look at that. This is a coral black in 3DS. It's not too bad. It's got some scratching on it, but overall, it's pretty good. Basically, on this one, the person said it wasn't powering up. I said, I can fix it for you, or I could take it off your hands for 30 bucks. He opted for the cash. So, for 30 bucks, I've got myself a Nintendo 3DS, which I probably can fix. And I've already done it, so I'm just going to show you what I've done. Hopefully, you can find another pin in here. But basically, I found that when I put the charger in, the charging port, it basically was basically not charging, and it wouldn't power on, and there was no light coming on or anything. So I bent the charger cord down or up or around to see if, maybe the contact to the port was bad, and sure enough, if I held it in a position long enough, the light would come on and it would start charging. So the next step I did, I held it there for a minute or so. I took it out and turned it on, and it turned on just fine. So I knew the battery was at least decent. So the next thing I did was, you can see in there, I don't know that you can, because I don't know if this is going to focus good enough. There we go. But there are pins in there. They were laying flat. And what I did was let's get it to focus. Come on. Come on. I took a needle or a clothespin or a safety pin, and I stuck in there and I pulled them up a little bit so they would stick up, and I put the charger back in, and it made them lay down flatter than they were sticking up, and it charged. I moved the charger cord around, and the light didn't come off, the light didn't go back on, and basically it started working. I charged it for a while, and I had no issue. It works just fine now. If you give me a second, we'll find a fucking pin to put that up. There we go. See those little brass things hanging down there? You get that black thing in the middle of the charging port. And on that black thing, there's some brass things hanging down. Those are the pins you gotta get the needle underneath and pull down. Oh, wait, I can do it with a spring here. Here we go. So basically, I just went like this. Got underneath it, like this, pulled it up, got underneath this side of that pin and pulled it up. There's two of them, and bam, started working again. So, I have a $30 3DS. It didn't come with a charger, but you can buy a USB charger. Just a charger off eBay for like $3. You can plug in any USB thing, and it works just fine. I wouldn't buy the ones with a power plug on them already, because those generally don't have enough juice. Alright. So, what I'm going to do, plug this in right now, show you what charges. You're all probably thinking, oh, you probably already had it charging. This thing wasn't broken to begin with. Yeah. Look, charging light is on. It went off because it's fully charged. See if I move it around, it won't come on again or anything. If you put it in, come on, charge. I'm moving around, it's going to go off anyway. You'll make a fucking liar out of me now. But anyway, there it goes. So there you go. I'm going to play with it a little bit before I flip it. When I turned it on too, it was kind of funny. It basically said, it basically told me, hey, set me up. I was like, wow, I fucking gotta set you up. How long have you been off for, dude? So I don't even know if the guy used it a lot or whatever, but it looks good. You know, it's got some scratches on it, so. But, alright, so with this item, you can buy these like off eBay with the power issue. Sometimes it's the power port. If you can get a picture of the power port and it looks good, that's a good thing. But even then, it still could be the power port. It could be the solder connections on the power port. And I'll cover it another time if I get one. But for this one, it was just that. Plain and simple. $30 purchase, $3 cord. It's $33. Probably sell it for $80 on eBay since I already have a 3DS. And there you go. It's profit. It's all fucking profit. As I say, this profit goes towards my retro game collection. You're saying, oh, this isn't a retro game console. Yeah, well, I'm doing this one because it's easy to fix and to flip. Because most people like 3DS. Now, it's not an XL, but people, will buy the 3DS, no problem. I'll have no problem offloading this at all. Thanks for watching. Not every 3DS with a power issue is going to be like that. I got lucky. Not going to say it didn't. Sometimes it's going to be the power jack. And sometimes it'll even be beyond that. But if you're going to buy these off eBay, I would suggest looking at the person who's selling them and what else they're selling. If they're selling a lot of retro shit, and it looks like it's used like 3DSs, a lot of that, and they're selling this one like, oh, this is fixed. This one is broken. No power. I would probably stay away from that. It might not be anything bad, but it also might be that the person knows what the fuck he's doing. And couldn't fix it. So if he knows what the fuck he's doing and couldn't fix it, probably not a good idea to buy it. Unless, of course, you're like extremely confident in your abilities, but that's up to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, share the hell out of this, and thanks for kicking and flipping it retro with me.